YLogApp is telematics platform providing advanced features for business. It is now integrated with Gurtam, which also has global reach and supports a lot of manufacturer devices. Both single sign-on and login with Gurtam options are integrated. For demonstration, we have created test users on Wialon which are synced to YLogApp 2. We will be login into Wialon with these users. Relevant YLogApp services will be available for the users in Wialon. We will click on service on Wialon and user will be taken to YLogApp, directly into relevant service while login via single sign-on. Dispatching user has logged into Wialon and sees YLog dispatch service available. Upon clicking on the service, configured single sign-on URL is called. After validation, user is taken to relevant dispatch module in YLogApp. A dispatch was already created for the demo. View dispatch options opens it in a pop-up while showing all the details. It shows assigned driver, vehicle, source, destination, stops on the details. Stops can further has smart lock associated with it which are displayed in the demo. Wireless forms can be created and associated with source, destination or with any stop on the dispatch. Driver executes the dispatch on their smart device which can be Android or Apple. The app enables driver to start, stop, capture proof of delivery, open lock, override lock in certain situations, submit wireless forms etc. Camera user has logged into Wialon and sees YLog cam service available. Upon clicking on the service, configured single sign-on URL is called. Single sign-on process validates the token received from Wialon as well checks with API if the user is valid to avoid man-in-the-middle attack. After validation, user is taken to relevant dashcam module in YLogApp. We have cameras existing for this user for demo. The dashcam screen shows latest video clips captured from Wialon's, Y's or Smart Witness camera. The events are configured for exerted force thresholds. The camera is capable to capture acceleration, braking, driving hit, heavy hit, parked hit, heavy hit etc. events and pushes recording for that event with location. Location is shown on map using street view if available, if no then satellite view is shown. Wialon's is 360-degree camera which captures video from all directions. IoT user has logged into Wialon and sees YLog IoT service available. Upon clicking on the service, configured single sign-on URL is called. Single sign-on process validates the token received from Wialon as well checks with API if the user is valid to avoid man-in-the-middle attack. After validation, user is taken to relevant IoT module in YLogApp. We need to select criteria to view IoT data. The TPMS data is available in January 2020 for demo. Upon selecting the date range, vehicle, we can see sensors associated with this vehicle. Since it is a car, there are 4 tire pressure monitoring sensors installed. These sensors report pressure as well as temperature values for tires. Data values are displayed on a dual-axis chart. Left axis shows temperature value in Fahrenheit and right axis shows pressure value in SI. Chart legends are clickable which toggles between show, hide for chart data display. A depiction of car with sensors mapped to tires is shown as well. The values change when we click on any timestamp record in grid data. If any tire value is out of range from standard values, then tire is shown in red color for easy identification. The depiction is dynamic and based upon vehicle type. For tractors, it shows tractor and trailers attached to tractor shown as well. GPS tracking for the vehicle traveled is also available for reference. Slow or fast leak, tire temperature high or pressure low events can be sent to number of configured contacts. ELD user has logged into Wialon and sees YLogDOT service available. Upon clicking on the service, configured single sign-on URL is called. Single sign-on process validates the token received from Wialon as well checks with API if the user is valid to avoid man-in-the-middle attack. After validation, user is taken to relevant DOT module in YLogApp. By default, alphabetically first user A circumflex Euro SELD data is rendered. User can select other driver and date for which data needs to be reviewed. Duty status changes are available in different rows and color. Data grid below the chart shows data in consolidated format for easy viewing. It can be expanded to drill down into all constituting records. Mouse hover on the duty status change pop-ups more details like start, end location, start, end odometer, traveled distance, vehicle used etc. YLogApp ELD module complies to all DOT guidelines. 16 and 34-hour rules, edit of ELD data, approval or rejection by driver, submitting data to ELDWS for law enforcement officer are all supported. Forms user has logged into Wialon and sees YLog Forms service available. Upon clicking on the service, configured single sign-on URL is called. Wireless Forms is innovative mechanism to quickly design a data input mechanism. After validation, user is taken to relevant forms module in YLogApp. Default view is all form template listing. User can design a template per requirements, grant access to needed user roles, and it is immediately available to be used in mobile or web application by authorized users. User can create a new form from Add button on top right. Length, value, dependent, mathematical formula etc. validation can be enforced. Data elements are draggable from available library. Standard drop-down for existing data source of custom can be defined and used in template. Data elements are divided into basic fields and groups which are user-defined templates. Image capture, file upload, signature are off-the-shelf available functionality to include in form. Once template is created, it becomes available for use. A new menu is automatically created and assigned to this template. Upon clicking on this, it opens data view for the form. A new record can be submitted for this form. After the submission, data can be viewed for verification. Editing of data can be allowed. Field-level validation can be enforced if edit should be available or not. Login with Gurtam is another integration point available on YLogApp. Users need to enter their Wialon credentials on Wialon login page. There is no need to share their Wialon password with YLogApp. Data access is all token-based authentication. All the data which will be available to YLogApp is shown on Wialon login page, which user can see. Tokens are reusable components on Wialon. All the token generation history can be seen on Wialon. Thank you.